The pasuk, the verse in Mishlei, Proverbs, tells us, Chanoch lenar apidarko, gam ki yaskin lo yosem mimena. Educate a child according to their way, so that when they get old, they will not steer off the path. According to the Gra, it's describing what we should do. Everyone has a unique personality. Don't try to change it. Ask any teacher and they will tell you that the greatest challenge and opportunity is to discover a child's way. What resonates with them. Yet when you have a curriculum that you need to get through, it's quite the task to meet the child from where they stand and to help them discover that they are capable and that it's okay to approach things differently. While Baruch Hashem, this occurs in each of our classes, it's perhaps the art room where a complementary chinuch occurs that actually benefits not only the art class, but all the other classes that the students have for the rest of the day. I have witnessed students and teachers alike enter the art room, and they have no idea why. They walk in, and they just make up reasons. Hi, do you have paisley ribbon? Can I have a ball of clay? Is there a purple and green marker, but it needs to be one marker? Do you have one like that? Why do we go in there? Because we're all drawn to Morabela. She has a genuine interest in others. While showing love and care, she challenges our students and knows and acknowledges good effort. The students know, if even subconsciously, that Morabela wants them to see themselves as capable and creative individuals. And just like no two art projects are alike, Morabela reminds us that no two children are alike, and that each are necessary. You and your husband have lived, breathed, celebrated, and supported our Jewish community for over a decade and a half. Rav Shulman Shlita, your vision and determination created Yeshivat Kedima High School. You kept Epstein Hebrew Academy running when many heads of school were battling to strike the balance of what to do in times of uncertainty. You kept the doors open. Rabbi, don't be discouraged when the thousands of shiurim on cassette tapes that you have all fit onto one USB drive. We will miss you both deeply as you stand by your repeated words that Eretz Yisrael is the home for every Jew. It is my honor to ask our esteemed principals, Mrs. Boyko and Rabbi Fruchter, and your biggest fans to please escort our beloved Morabela to accept Epstein Hebrew Academy's Chanoch Lenar Award. As they come to the stage, I've asked Yehuda Greenberg to please bring the award. It is somewhat heavy. You just came back from Eretz Yisrael, so we know that there's a very generous carry-on allowance when you go on a plane. So if you could you guys should take off the cover and just the box is very, very heavy. We thought that would hold it. Yeah, bring it. Morabela. All right. Okay, great. So we thought this would not be a problem for you to just bring on the plane with you to go back to Eretz Yisrael. So it's really not that big. We commissioned a very large mezuzah and a very special handmade case to actually go in the front door. So every time you kiss that mezuzah, you remember us. But you may say to yourself, Ramil, that's still a little bit too big. But the mezuzah and all the padding fits right in here.
I'm overwhelmed by the love and support from people in the school and in the community who are here this evening, and I thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for honoring me this evening and to be honored along with people of the caliber of Betsy and Stuart, and Dahlia and Jeff is especially meaningful, and I will always remember this. I'm so fortunate to have been connected to EHA, both as a parent and as a teacher, for the past 18 years that we've been here in feedback. Being a parent, I was able to watch our children thrive and see how they were nurtured with love and care from their teachers and educators. Then, being able to work at the school helped me realize how much the teachers and staff devote their time, energy, commitment, and heart to the students, and this has enabled me to appreciate the school from both sides. I've been blessed to have benefited from the leadership of several principals and administrative staff, starting with Rabbi Avi Green, who believed in me and encouraged me to take on the role of the library and the art teacher. Rabbi Yaakov Green encouraged me, along with Shifi Lander and Jesse Lefton, to apply to a special program run by the Legacy Heritage Fund, and we became the first cohort of the Legacy Heritage Institute for the Arts. This was a wonderful opportunity to network with other Jewish educators and artists, and it brought much benefit to the school, including the gazebo, which had been decorated by all the different grades, and I really do wish we had been able to rebuild it on the current campus, and the kiln, which was given to us as a grant through Legacy Heritage, which the entire school benefits from through making beautiful ceramics. Being able to teach while my husband, Rabbi Moshe Shulman, was the head of school was a wonderful experience. He had been asked to step in as interim head of school during a challenging year of moving campuses, and then had to cope with the COVID pandemic. Somehow, he and his team, including Mrs. Boyko, Rabbi Fruchter, Rabbi Freund and Dr. Hager, were able to keep the school running throughout the very challenging 2020-2021 school year, and his leadership and menschlichkeit was so appreciated by the entire staff and parent body. Rabbi Miller has continued the legacy of those who came before him and leads the school to even greater heights of success in community relationships and growing the school and helping it stand financially. Mrs. Ita Boyko and Rabbi Fruchter have made teaching so enjoyable. Their warm, friendly, encouraging styles of leadership makes being part of the faculty so rewarding. They've encouraged me, supported me, guided me, and often sought my own insight and experience. I'm ever grateful to them for how they've helped me succeed and for what they have brought and continue to bring to the school and the community. I will always be grateful for the friendships I've cultivated with my colleagues. You see, the art department really interfaces with almost every other class and teacher in the building, and I've thoroughly enjoyed collaborating with the entire staff on so many different levels through class projects, Siddur and Chumash parties, Noach extravaganzas, bulletin boards, field trips, communal art pieces done during PD days, and many more things, and I will carry these wonderful memories with me at all times. The joy of education is being able to see the accomplishment of our students, and it has been such a rewarding experience to be connected to students through so many years of their schooling. I've been able to watch them grow, develop, mature, and blossom as individuals, and I feel really honored to have been able to be there with them and play part in their success. I've strived to help students face challenges, being an ear and a sounding board when needed. I've tried to encourage them to try new things and feel comfortable experimenting, safely of course, with art equipment and ideas. And I've really grown so much from this opportunity. I'm in constant awe of the talents and abilities of our students, and our school is now adorned with beautifully painted ceiling tiles and murals, which many students have helped create. Moshe joins me in thanking Hashem for our wonderful years in St. Louis, having been able to serve this whole community on many different levels and to achieve so much. We look forward to many new adventures as we start over in our new home in Israel and are confident that Hashem's plan is a great one for our family. If anyone had ever said to me in August 1986 when we got married that we would at some point live in Canada and America, I would have thought them to be crazy. But life has a way of playing out with Hashem guiding things behind the scenes So you end up being in the right place at the right time. And now we get to live our dream a second time. We made Aliyah in 1986, just after we were married, with a plan to live in Israel. And a 3-year shlichut, which started in 1992, ended up becoming a 33-year sojourn in Chutz La'aretz. But now we get to go home. I hope and pray that Hashem will bless us with continued good health, professional success, and boundless nachas, and brachot ad lidai from our amazing family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Through the efforts of Morachani Brown, over the past weeks, behind your back and while you were away, we had the students each leave you a message and a note and pictures inspired by you, something to take with you to Eretz Yisrael.